Hello my fellow companions, Powerpink here, and today we're going to be reviewing another episode of Princess Catch Teenieping. The first thing to mention is that if you're allergic to spoilers, it's best that you leave now. The second thing to mention is I'm going hard on this episode. Eclipse Wing finally goes to gather information about the main characters. I'll give it credits where it's due, but I also need to point out its flaws. With that out of the way, let's begin today's video on Eclipse Bar. So the episode first starts off with Eclipse putting the final touches on her robot, and she's now finished with her robot. Why is she building a robot? I mean, I don't know. When she could literally just go there in physical person, you can teleport and everywhere, but for some reason you're just too lazy to leave your castle. I have a whole bunch of problems with this, but I won't really explain in this video. She then starts testing a robot, which it seems that her robot works. Now, after her robot now just basically starts copying what she's doing. I've had problems with Eclipsing from episode 1, but I'm not really going to talk about it. This can all be a separate video. So, yeah, we're going to move on. The bot finally arrives at the bakery, and Romy opens the door, which slams the bot into the wall. Romy then finds the bot, and for some reason, she's a gullible idiot to think that a toy would lost it. I mean, if you find a toy with a crown on it, like, do you really think that's a toy or that is a robot? Plus, would toys really have a bunch of metal in it and crystals? Yeah, more points that Romy's just a gullible idiot. Anyway, let's move on. She's placed into the Lost and Found, and then after she wakes up from Lost and Found and starts scanning the bakery, and then she finds out where the Princess Pact is located. Oh, yes, things are getting real. Things are getting better. Finally, plot is happening. That is really significant. I mean, there was a plot in episode 10 that happened, but we're just not going to talk about it in that video. There's a whole different video I've got about it, and you can watch. Grace Ping is practicing her ballet and she needs to go and get something. While she's going there, she hears a noise and asks who is there, and there's no response, so she immediately leaves after, which this is very unlike Grace Ping. This is really out of character, because usually Grace Ping would search around then leave when it's safe, but this time she really does nothing but just leaves. Eclipsing then slips on a skateboard and lands in the water, which I don't understand how a bot's not broken. I mean, unless the bot is waterproof, then I think the bot should be broken, but for some reason it's not and perfectly fine. He then uses a wire to fall from the ceiling to try and get the Princess Pact from above, which she manages to get on the Pact's case, but then after she immediately falls later. After she lands on the floor, then after Romy hears a noise and she picks up the ball and basically Eclipsing blows her cover and Romy discovers that this is Eclipsing in her robot form. Why am I not surprised? After the royal Teeniepings chase her on Romy and then after she finally gets her hands on the Princess Pact. Oh yes, show me what you can do, Eclipsing. Oh yes, things are getting real. Eclipsing then releases the Princess Teeniepings, and the Princess Teeniepings seem to forgot their memory of Romy. After the royal Teeniepings and Romy confront Eclipsing, and Eclipsing throws the Princess Pact at Romy, which sends her to the floor. No, man, no! You were doing so well until you had to throw that Princess Pact. You could have done so many things with that Princess Pact. For one, you could have destroyed it like Jenny did, or other things I can think of which I'm still not going to say. Eclipsing then tells the Princess Teeniepings, look, you see this girl? This girl's the enemy. She wants to catch you. We need to escape. We need to stop her, friends, and stop her as well. Let's escape. After Scrubbing uses bubbles to trap the Princess Teeniepings, which they dodge, and then after Snooping puts ice on the floor so the Princess Teeniepings can slip and fall. The Princess Teeniepings use this chance to escape and Flitterpink throws desserts at Romy. I know what this is a reference to. Romy then transforms and uses her magic to tie the door shut. And Romy's like, guys, it's me, Princess Romy. And then after, Eclipsing then starts throwing at Romy. After, she uses her claws to cut the ribbon. After, the Princess Pact sends out a beam to put the clothes back on the Princess Teeniepings. The Princess Teeniepings then remember who Romy is, and Eclipsing tries to persuade them that this is not the Romy they know, which persuasion fails. And the Princess Teeniepings then starts running to Romy. Eclipsing then tries to take back the Princess Pact, which I don't know, for some reason, Eclipsing is stronger than the 4 royal Teeniepings and Romy herself, even though Romy is in princess form. And after Diana Ping then contacts Romy trying to help to turn off the eclipse ball, which Romy clicks the button and the eclipse ball then turns off. Eclipsing then crashes out and then destroys VR things, which I don't know what they're called. It blows up and then and this is the end of the episode. Basically, Eclipsing in smoke. In my opinion, I really enjoyed this episode, but there was one problem with this episode. Do you see Eclipsing? I hope you learned that to go in physical form or literally this will happen to you. Do I think this is better than Spy's Operation? Probably not, but then again, this is a good episode. Anyway, that's it for today's video. Make sure to like and subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.